Nanda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sri Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gop Govinath Shyama Kund Radha Kund Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Shri Jamuna Maya Ganga Maya Bhakti Devi Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Shri Shri Gaurnitai Ki Jai. Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Ki Jai. Shri Shri Rukmini Dwarkadish Ki Jai. Nu Dwarka Dham Ki Jai. Gaur Premananda Harivo. All glories the assembled devotees. All glories the assembled devotees. All glories the assembled devotees. Jai Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 13, Text 55 and 56. We'll read 55 together and then I'll read 56 because 55 just has a short purport. Also, Radhanath Maharaj was supposed to give class today, but he had some preaching engagements. So, there was some backup. Evam Sakrit Dadar Saja Paravarmatmano Kilan Yasya Basa Sarvamidam Vibhati Satcharacharam Evam Sakrit Nadar Sajaha Parabrahmatmano Kilan Yasya Basa Sarvamidam Vibhati Satcharacharam Evam Sakrit Nadar Sajak Parabrahmatmano Kilan Yasya Basa Sarvamidam Vibhati Satcharacharam Evam Sakritadar Saja Parabrahmatmano Kilan Yasya Basa Sarvamidam Vibhati Satcharacharam Evam Sakritadar Saja Parabrahmatmano Kilan Yasya Basa Sarvamidam Vibhati Satcharacharam Evam Sakritadar Saja Parabrahmatmano Kilan Yasya Basa Sarvamidam Vibhati Satcharacharam Evam Sakritadar Saja Parabrahmatmano Kilan Yasya Basa Sarvam Idam Vibhati Satcharacharam Evam Sakritadar Saja Parabrahmatmano Kilan Yasya Vasa Sarvamidam Vibhati Satcharacharam Evam Sakriti Darshaja Parabrahmatmano Kilan Yasya Vasa Sarvamidam Vibhati Satcharacharam. Matajis. Evam, thus, Sakrit, at one time, the Darsha saw, Aja, Lord Brahma, Parabrahma, of the Supreme Absolute Truth, Atmana, expansions, Akilan, all the calves and boys, etc. Yasya, of whom? Basa, by the manifestation. Sarvam, all. Idam, this. Vibhati, is manifested. Satchara acharam, whatever is moving and non-moving. Translation. Thus Lord Brahma saw the Supreme Brahman, by whose energy this entire universe, with its moving and non-moving living beings, is manifested. He also saw at the same time all the calves and boys as the Lord's expansions. Purport. By this incident, Lord Brahma was able to see how Krishna maintains the entire universe in different ways. It is because Krishna manifests everything that everything is visible. Text 56. Tatoti kutu kodvritya stimitai kadasendriyaha tadam nabud ajastas tusnim purdevi antiva putrika. Then by the power of the effulgence of those Vishnu Murtis, Lord Brahma, his 11 senses jolted by astonishment and stunned by transcendental bliss, became silent, just like a child's clay doll in the presence of the village deity. Purport. Brahma was stunned because of transcendental bliss. Muyanti yat surayaha. In his astonishment, all his senses were stunned, and he was unable to say or do anything. Brahma had considered himself absolute, thinking himself the only powerful deity, but now his pride was subdued, and he again became merely one of the demigods, an important demigod, of course, but a demigod nonetheless. Brahma, therefore, cannot be compared to God Krishna or Narayan. It is forbidden to compare Narayan even to demigods, like Brahma and Shiva, what to speak of others. Yastu Narayana Devam, Brahma Rudradi Daivatai, Samatmenaiva Viksheta, Sapasandi Bhavet Dhruvam. One who considers demigods like Brahma and Shiva to be on an equal level with Narayan must certainly be considered an offender. We should not equate the demigods with Narayan, for even Shankaracharya has forbidden this. Narayana Parak Vyaktat, also as mentioned in the Vedas, Eko Narayana Asidna Brahmanasanaha. In the beginning of creation, there was only the Supreme Personality, Narayan, and there was no existence of Brahma or Shiva. Therefore, one who, at the end of his life, remembers Narayan, attains the perfection of life. Ante Narayana Smriti. Tato tikudu kodvritya stimitai kadasendriyaha taddam nabhat ajastasmin tusnim purdevi antiva putrika. Then, by the power of the effulgence of those Vishnu Murtis, Lord Brahma, his 11 senses jolted by astonishment and stunned by transcendental bliss, became silent, just like a child's clay doll in the presence of the village deity. Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chaksurun Militam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. I was born in the darkness of ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torchlight of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances to his lotus feet. So first of all, please forgive me for giving class 2 days in a row. That was not my doing, and it wasn't supposed to happen. But somehow we've been put in that situation. I'm sorry you have to be subjected to this. That's part of Krishna consciousness. Deal with it. So here, the Lord Brahma was stunned. Srila Prabhupada one time said, it's well known, when they see our devotees, they are at once struck. They're at once, when Prabhupada was explaining book distribution, and Prabhupada said they see our devotees and they're at once struck with wonder. They're amazed. So many stories where devotees are, and people in general, are completely amazed when they see the devotees. I know I was distributing books with Sura Prabhu at O'Hare Airport in 1975, maybe 4, 5. Prabhupada came to install so many Gaura deities and give initiation to so many devotees for the Radha Damodar program. And we were distributing books in the terminal where Prabhupada was to arrive or to leave, I can't remember, to leave. And I was talking with one boy, he was wearing glasses. And as I was speaking to him, my face towards the terminal entrance, his mouth opened wide. I was showing him Srimad Bhagavatam, and he was struck with wonder. And I looked, and in the reflection of his glasses, I could see saffron, a bunch of saffron, a saffron aura, kind of orangish saffron. And it was Srila Prabhupada, Brahmananda Swami, Satsvarup Goswami, Srila Prabhupada in the middle, coming to, I guess that was the departure. And he was at once struck. When Prabhupada went into the terminal and the devotees followed him, I remember that there was so much chitter-chatter going on when we went through the, TSA, to get to the gate. And everyone at the gate and at the TSA was fish, 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 fish. But as soon as they saw Srila Prabhupada and his entourage of about 100 devotees, 70 devotees, everyone was quiet. They were struck immediately. Prabhupada walking so regal. Even in the Atlanta airport, when Prabhupada arrived, one skycap said to the devotees, "That man is shining. Is that your guru? He's shining. He's glowing." And devotees said, "Yes, that's Srila Prabhupada." So even ordinary personalities, they're at once struck. Everyone was so quiet in the terminal after all their nonsense noise, because they were struck at seeing Srila Prabhupada and devotees. Srila Prabhupada is a Vaikuntha man, And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srimad Bhagavatam states, the purport states, is in the memory of everyone. Lord Krishna's pastimes, Lord Chaitanya's pastimes are there within the memory of everyone. It's deep, hidden, and covered by so much illusion, Maya, but is in the memory of everyone. And when they see Srila Prabhupada, devotees, what to speak, Srila Prabhupada, they're at once struck and they're reminded. Therefore, Srila Prabhupada instructed us always, as far as possible. Of course, sometimes the preachers have to go out, and because of this situation, they wear regular clothes. But when they see our devotees in dhoti, kurta, sari, tilak, they're at once reminded of Krishna. They immediately think Hare Krishna. So much so, we played kirtan last weekend at Vedanta, Temple Bhajan Band. And the head of Vedanta, sannyasi, I think he's from Europe, older gentleman, he came up and related a story to me. He was doing his morning meditation walk, not a japa walk, I guess, one with everything walk, a nothing walk, a nothingness walk, meditating on everything and nothing. And he was wearing his sannyasi robes. He's a sannyasi. And he has a shaved head. No sika, but shaved head. And the temple is there on Ivar and Sunset, or Ivar and in Hollywood. And as he was walking, one truck driver honked the horn and screamed out to him. It was the day that we went there. Hare Krishna, Haribol. And he looked, he's a Vedantist. But they're at once struck and they chant Hare Krishna. They see the Vedantist and they're struck and chant Hare Krishna. He was quite surprised, and himself he was happy. He said other people say to him all the time. They greet him on the street as he passes by, Haribol. They don't chant Haribol. There is no Haribol. There's a little Om, and there's a Tattvamasi. There's no Haribol. But now he's chanting all the time. He responds, he told me, Haribol. So, when our devotees go in Krishna conscious attire, or what to speak, they see neck beads. I was somewhere and one person, I thought I was invisible. I was wearing Western clothes and I had my neck beads and maybe there was a dash of tilak left. I might have rubbed it out, but there was some left. I thought I was incognito, and someone stopped me and said, "Hey, Haribol." I said, "How did you know?" "Well, how could you figure that out?" And they said, "Your neck beads and your tilak, of course." I said, "Oh." They could tell when they see the neck beads, they immediately know Hare Krishna. Prabhupada said they're dog tags, that we are dog tags they have in the army. You wear these tags to show who you are, what you are, and that you are also a servant of the army, of the United States government. So these are our dog tags. Everyone should have neck beads. If you don't, come see me. We have a discount today. On sale. There are dog tags that we are servants of Lord Chaitanya, servants of Srila Prabhupada, servants of Lord Krishna. They see devotees, they're at once struck because they know this person is a Vaikuntha man or a Vaikuntha woman. Prabhupada said, one devotee shaved his head and put on Vaishnav dress, and oh, now you're a Vaikuntha man. Now you look like Vaikuntha man. Our Matajis also, because in Vaikuntha, that's what people look like. People don't wear shorts and a skivvy shirt in Vaikuntha. We don't see any picture in Srimad Bhagavatam of Vaikunthanats in Western dress. They wear dhoti, kurta, sari, choli, neck beads, tilak. That's Vaikuntha. Dress code. Dress code is everywhere. You work in the hospital, there's a dress code. They know if you're wearing the, what do you call, scrubs, you're part of the operation. If you're wearing a long white jacket, then you're a resident. And if you wear a short white jacket, you're another kind of doctor. And if you have the, what do they call, stethoscope around your neck, that's part of the attire. Everywhere. You work at a particular store, you wear the clothing of the store. Just like at some hardware store, they all wear the same. What do you call those different department stores? They have the dress code. So that is there because it stems from this spiritual world. There's a dress code. It's not such a difficult thing. And people respect that. That, oh, that's their holy dress. That's their spiritual dress. They're spiritual people. They saw the Vedantist and they immediately, he's a Hare Krishna. Please accept my obeisances. It was a truck driver. He burp, burp, Haribol. We were on the train the week before. We were on a train ride through the Santa Cruz Redwood Forest. The Berkeley Temple had a fundraiser for a few hundred devotees, 150 devotees, congregation mostly, to come through the Redwood Forest and chant. We came and chanted with everyone. And in the train industry, there's some phenomena that the train stops when the ball is low. They have a ball, and when it's low ball, the train has to stop. Don't worry, this is spiritual. When it's high ball, when the ball goes up, I didn't even see the ball, but apparently there's a ball, it goes up, big ball. And the conductor or the train engineer knows it's time to go. Let's go. Ikimasu. Let's move on. So the conductor went around and was getting the passengers. It wasn't only devotees. There were 10, 12 cars. There must have been, 1,000 people, 600 people, and 150 devotees. So first he went to devotees. We were in the front of the train. I think it was the cheap seats because most of the other people were inside a compartment with nice seats, and we were in an open air compartment with a bench, with benches. Of course, it was explained that's because we wanted to see the forest better, open air. So we were in the front, and the conductor came and said, okay, everybody on three, chant, sing with me, say loud, high ball. So we were like, what did he say? Did he say what I think he said? Devotees had just eaten prasadam. We were chanting at a picnic. So someone explained what high ball means. Let's go. Time for the train to move. So he said 1, 2, 3, and he usually gets a high ball. 150 congregation, devotees, Haribol! He was stunned. Boy, you guys do that good. We didn't even practice. He was shocked because they never get such a loud scream. He said, let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, Haribol! And it was extremely close to highball. Even the other passengers on the train were like, wow, how did they get so fired up for highball? So when they hear the devotees chanting, even highball, of course we didn't chant highball, we chanted Haribol. But maybe to them it sounded like highball. Maybe some devotees explained, no, it means chant the names of God. Haribol, highball. But at once they're struck. Why are these guys so excited and fired up? Genki. Why are they so excited about spiritual life, about life in general? So this was the situation with Brahma. He was struck to understand what Krishna had done and Krishna's opulence. That Krishna is such a amazing character, such a transcendental personality, that Lord Brahma was struck trying to understand. He was in awe. So our business is to give people this amazement, to amaze people with Krishna consciousness. We want to give people the opportunity to see that life is amazing. Life is not dull, matter, boring, what do they call humdrum? Repeating over and over. As they say in my country, same old, same old. You do the same thing again and again. But devotees, because Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, He's Bhagavan. Aishwaryasya samagrasya viryasya yashasa shriya. He has all opulence, all fame, all renunciation, all is amazing. That we don't view things as dull. Devotees are excited and struck with wonder at Krishna's prowess and Krishna's glories. They're struck with wonder about life in general. Life in general, as we said, is for most people same old, same old. How are you doing? Oh, same old, same old. But for the devotees, we don't say same old, same old. It's ever fresh because Krishna is ever fresh. And devotional service is ever fresh We may be doing the same service over and over, but we see, oh, how exciting. I never even understood it in this way before. Because it is service that is yatma suprasidati. It is pleasing to the soul. We're not trying to just please the senses. That has a beginning and an end, and that gets old. Prabhupada said, right here in LA, you eat 1 sweet, 2 sweet, 3 sweet, finished. Enough. But for the devotee, chanting becomes more and more blissful. Devotees like Naikatma Prabhu have been chanting and doing devotional service non-stop. He never took a break. He never left to go pursue his material desires. He gave those away. And every day for 44, yeah, since 1973, 44 years, he served Srila Prabhupada. He serves Srila Prabhupada and Lord Krishna, Rukmini Dwarkadish. Not tired, not bored, not thinking, oh, I gotta go to work. No, it's ever fresh in Krishna consciousness. We're worshiping the deity every day, and it's ever fresh. Not, I've been doing this for 20 years, I'm so bored. That's the material world. That's material consciousness. I've been doing this for so long, I can't take it anymore. I can't do this anymore. One time, one person was, we won't get into the details, was at the temple and he couldn't, St. Louis, he couldn't get up. He was a visiting devotee. We tried to get him up for Mangalarti. I'm too tired. We went to get him up. He was visiting for greeting the deities. It's too early. We went to get him up for Guru Puja. We went back because he had to give class. And he said, I'll never forget, it was 30 years ago, I can't do this anymore. We were shocked because that's the whole thing. We do this always. We can do this. Even you're sick or you're tired or you stayed out till midnight, we can do this. This is our seva, and it's ever fresh. There's always something new and exciting. There's always news of Krishna and the devotees. It's always exciting. It's not the same old Monday news. Oh, there was some Russian influence in the election. Oh, and that's been going on for how long? Oh, we're polluting the atmosphere. The Monday news gets old. Krishna conscious news is ever fresh. Did you see the new movie? Did you hear about the kirtan party in such and such place? Did you see what so-and-so Maharaj has just accomplished? It's ever fresh. And there's always so much news, especially here in New Dwarka. Did you hear so-and-so got married in Krishna consciousness? The fire yajna was so beautiful. Always fresh. Always new. It's news. It's not the old hackneyed, same old. It's wondrous. As they say in my country, sugoi. It's amazing. It's extremely amazing. So, as devotees, we should be amazed and struck and always see Krishna with fresh eyes. It isn't old. It's 4 o'clock. I gotta get. Oh, 7 o'clock again. You gotta be kidding me. In the mundane world, that's the vibration. Oh my God, I gotta go to work again? It's 7 o'clock again. 7:30 and stuck in traffic. We were stuck in traffic coming back from the Lemley Theater. 1 hour, 45 minutes to get out of the parking structure. I couldn't even understand it. But by Krishna's grace, I was stuck with Dhruta Karma. So I got all kinds of lectures and discussions on the science of Krishna consciousness. But the materialists, other persons, were there in the parking lot, honking and screaming, drunk. One kid came by, the car in front of us, kid came by with his skateboard and bumped into the car and picked up his skateboard and apologized. The gentleman, so-called, in front of us, came out of his car screaming because the cars were moving about one car length every 6 minutes. Even Maharaj, Radhanath Maharaj, was stuck for an hour and a half, 2 hours, wasn't it? Everybody was stuck. Something went wrong, terribly wrong. And people were so angered and so upset. He was going to kill this skateboarder. The skateboarder had to skate away as fast as he could because this gentleman whose car it was, he looked and there was obviously some little scratch or something. He was so incensed. He was so irate. And devotees, we were eating little leftover prasadam from Ahimsa restaurant, talking about the movie, discussing Krishna consciousness, moving 4 feet every 10 minutes, 6 minutes. Literally, we were there from 10 till 11:45 in the parking lot, not on the street, on the 6th floor, going down to the street level. I couldn't even figure out why or how. But devotees, they always have great things to discuss. It was a wonderful opportunity to get Dhruta Karma Prabhu's divine association for me. And to relax and chant a little while everyone was screaming profanities and honking. It didn't accomplish anything. Everyone was one girl came by screaming at everybody. I thought somebody's going to die tonight. People are manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya hi upadra. They're what does that go in English? Misguided, unlucky, and completely disturbed. People were so disturbed. Of course, after a while, we were a little disturbed. Actually, I was pretty angry, but I acted, oh yes, Prabhu, yeah, But because we're struck and awed with Krishna consciousness, devotees' lives are so much different. So let's take advantage and be in that mood of awe and reverence to the Supreme Personality of Godhead and Vaishnavas. All glory Sri Guru and Gauranga. Tomorrow's class will be given by... Oh. This is the new thing. You know, in St. Louis, I did this every day. When Vaish was there, he'd get